Lil Poppy. Death is very suspicious. They are
This
lying.
Lil Poppa death is very suspicious. It doesn't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense whatsoever. All the
First of
things
all,
that they're
gang,
telling us doesn't make sense. Doesn't.
I I ain't gonna lie. If this nigga dead, gang, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy, gang. Cause I grew up listening to this nigga music, gang. Like, bro, come on, gang. I gotta spark a wood up for that gang. Like, bro, this nigga better not be dead, gang. I gotta
Add
text
up
chat, man.
to
Hold
what they're
on.
claiming, which they're claiming is self-inflicted. Lil Poppa was a really talented artist out of Jacksonville who moved to Atlanta once he signed with CMG. But he wasn't just like a Jacksonville drill rapper, as you would imagine. Like most rappers out of Jacksonville, they are like they are involved in this like ongoing war and gang feud. So they're all doing drill music about killing each other. Lil Poppa was a little different, right? Due to losing a lot of friends during that war, Lil Poppa made kind of like emo music, right? He was in his feelings a lot in his music, which is why when it was announced yesterday that he had passed away and his death was self-inflicted, a lot of fans kind of just said, well, makes sense. They were even playing the old videos from about like a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, where Lil Poppa was kind of insinuating or predicting that he may be dead soon.
They don't. You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one it's gonna be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm gonna find my peace.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys.
You heard what he said?
Any
I got one more album, then it's over.
him saying he's going to drop his last project and then go find peace as he's going to go to heaven, right? He's going to drop his last project and then die. That's what a lot of people looking back in hindsight is interpreting that to mean.
Shit.
Even his bio was a little suspicious and hinted towards him being depressed. In his bio, it actually says, first we're born, next we suffer, then we die. The end. And why I feel like a lot of people weren't really concerned with his bio is because it falls in line with what his music is. His music was deep, it was introspective, it was emo. Yo, this dude was not like the biggest rapper on earth, right? As you probably know, because when he passed away, a lot of people didn't really know who he was.
My cousin said he knowing.
Resonated with a lot of people, which is why
What you
when
mean
he
you
passed
knowing,
away,
gang?
you had a lot of
Why won't you
artists
tell me that,
reacting in like a visceral way because, yo, this dude music touched a lot of rappers. He is like the true definition of your favorite rapper, because he's not mainstream or not well known to, let's say, the masses. But when he passed away, you have people who are probably a little bit more popular than him, you know, like the rapper Pluto, where she reacted on live stream horrified. Boosie even gave a tribute. Right? Lil Duval gave a tribute to him.
It's TikTok. Yeah, I'm not even looking at it. It's TikTok, bro. I'm not even looking like that. I'm not even TikTok. I'm not even scamming y'all right now. Y'all lying ass. I don't play like that.
She not bigger than him though.
What y'all talking about? I'm finna get out of this bitch. Cause y'all negative. On my mama, y'all talking about Lil Poppa on my mama. Like, I'm not even playing on my mama.
Time over matter, cause it don't even matter.
God, no, serious. No, oh my God. Oh my God.
I won't give a, CIP Thug and Peace to Lil Poppa, man. Yeah, my little nigga right there, always supported me, looked up to me, my nigga. Always came to Boosie Bag. Shot at little nigga too.
For the time being.
So CIP Poppa, nigga, Thug and Peace, nigga. And Poppa. Talented ass nigga, boy. CIP Poppa, nigga, Duval legend, nigga.
No top, man.
Duval legend, nigga. Legend across the world.
YNs, nigga. Pop. My
Everybody
daughter,
fucking
that
Poppa,
nigga.
bro.
With Pop. CIP Pop, nigga. Oh.
Now, here's where the weird stuff begins, okay? So when he initially passed away, or when, the reports came out that he passed away, it was first reported that it was an overdose. And you have people in the industry, actual rappers who would be in the know, because these people, know each other. They were even reporting that this was an overdose. YG Fatso actually knew Lil Poppa, too. So he wrote, I honestly think bro went out how he wanted to. It ain't no pill popper who don't know the consequences of it. I do at least 830s per day. We all know we gonna die eventually off overusage. We just don't know when. And y'all folks crazy as hell saying bruh had too much to go out how he did, because that's what makes ish worse. When you paid in full, don't nobody check on you, trying to help you kick the addiction.
Damn,
or
I ain't
even
never
get
thought
up
about it
to
like
see
that.
if you okay, because they know you got some money. And in their eyes, all you need is money and you okay. Then the report came out and the police started speaking of various sources, and we found out that actually that's not the case at all, right? It was not no overdose.
Then what?
The actual story of how Lil Poppa died is even more suspicious and even more confusing, and somehow, even though we have the full story, we're left with more questions than we had in the beginning of the saga. The police released details to TMZ, and the police says that Lil Poppa actually shot himself after a car crash. Now, if we scroll down, we get more details from TMZ. So TMZ writes that the Hapville chief of police, Bruce Hadley, told TMZ that Lil Poppa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hapeville, which is when he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. Now, let's just stop here for a second, okay? He was in a single car crash.
Right.
Now, this is a kid who has literally been around murder his entire life. He's a kid who was literally in an active gang war. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking too much into it. I don't think this kid is panicking over a car crash. Like, I don't feel like this kid is panicking over maybe having to go ahead and do 30 days in jail over a single car crash. Maybe he was, driving under the influence. I just don't think that this is the type of thing that this kid is losing too much sleep over, right? But you could probably understand why he might, let's say, man, I crashed my car. Like, what should I do now? Should I just call the police? Should I drop my car off? Should I leave it here? What should I do? But the car was drivable. So he drove away from the accident and went to his manager, right? So he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. The manager told him they'd meet up in a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel. And Hadley tells us when they meet up, Lil Poppa stayed in his car as he spoke to his manager through the roll-down window. Okay, now, again, so far, still normal, right? You call your manager for help. What should I do? Should I just call the police? Should I leave the car here? You call them. What should I do? Now, if it's a single car accident and you were able to drive off and there's no reports of anybody else being hurt, there's no reports of too much damage happened. Apparently, he hit his car up against the wall or something. His car is damaged. Right, like he's not dealing with a vehicular homicide here or something, okay? This is just a single car accident. His car a little bit damaged, but it's still drivable. He could have drove home, for God's sakes, right? Or left his car with his manager. Now, while they're having a conversation, now the manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. Now, we are told it's unclear what they discussed. It's unclear because the manager never told the police what they discussed. But at some point, the police says the rapper pulled a handgun, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger, shooting himself dead. Hadley tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Poppa was rushed to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Nothing was left whatsoever. Here's why I think it's suspicious. First off, okay, let's look at the series. Let's play the series of events back again, okay? He was driving his car, got into a single car crash. This kid who's been dealing with murders and felonies his entire life, panicked over a single car crash accident. Okay, cool. But at that point, he's in the clear. He's not panicking. He left the accident. It's drivable. Nobody else was hit. He's in the clear. Like, he has nothing to worry about at this point at all. So how exactly do somebody go from? Because if he wanted to do that to himself, he could have got it done at the single car crash where nobody was there. If his goal was to do that to himself, he wouldn't wait to do it at a packed parking lot in front of like the manager and other people. No, he would have done it at the car accident. He would have done it at his home. So the fact that he left and went to his manager shows that his intent was never that. His intent was to actually get help and figure out what to do with the car. But then they're having a conversation, like the window is rolled down. They're having a conversation. Now, even him never hopping out the car to me is a little bit unnatural, right? Because if he calls for help because of the car, you would think she would hop in the car or like he would hop out and they'll start having a conversation. But nonetheless, cool. The manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. From my perspective, I'll be real, bro. I don't even think he did it to himself, man. If I had to guess what I think happened, I think somebody shot him. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean he waited until he got to a hotel parking lot to do it? Yo, this man said as soon as I dropped my first project, his next project ain't dropped yet. So even the timeline of, hey, he said he was going to do it, his project ain't dropped yet. Nor was it completed from my perspective or from what I know. I think somebody shot him, bro. I think somebody shot him and they framed him, to be honest, bro. Now, there's cameras. I'm sure there's cameras. I'm sure there's something here that's probably going to show the full story. But this story just doesn't make sense. And right now, the only person who knows or can provide context is the manager. The manager knows what that conversation was about. But the police is saying they're unclear what the conversation was about. They have no idea. Why would the police have no idea what the conversation is about? Right? If the manager spoke to the police, then why would the police not know what's going on? Why would the police?
Put my blunt out. Rest in peace to little Poppa, man. This shit. Yeah, I don't really know, gang. Like, that shit fucking me up, man. That's crazy, man. Now I gotta go bump some Poppa in the AM, bro. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Listen, gang. Make sure y'all stay prayed up, gang. Here why. Shit like this happen every day. Niggas dying every day, gang. Lil Poppa just so happened to be a rapper, gang. And we don't know the truth. Who the fuck knows? Nigga, we don't know. The police can say whatever the fuck they want to. We know who the police is.